Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome! My name is Phil the Conquistadork. We are playing Vampire The Masquerade Bloodlines in celebration of our lovely, lovely October. This is a classic. I've played this one a while back, and I've been looking for an excuse to sink the old fangs back in. It's a favorite of mine. It's a favorite of a lot of people's. It went under the radar initially when it came out. Had a lot of problems, a lot of bugs when it came out. But when you got past those bugs, there was a really wonderful open world RPG kind of thing here, especially for its time. Very, very new, very, very good. Now, thanks to the loving hands of the internet, they have created all kinds of good patches for it to make sure that it looks good, that it feels good. You can actually play the damn thing. And this one is near and dear to my heart, so it's fun to get a chance to actually do this. So let's make ourselves a character. And those of you who aren't familiar with the good old-fashioned White Wolf paper and pen, whatever you want to call it, tabletop RPG of Vampire the Masquerade. This is a classic. This is one of the earliest RPGs I played outside of, you know, good old D&D. You got your 7 Camarilla clans here. You got your Bruja, which are your punkers, your rebel rousers, tough guys. Gangrel, the animalistic wolf and bat kind of clan. The Malkavians, the crazy ones. Nosferatu, the ugly rat sewer-dwelling kind of vampires, as the name suggests. Toreador, the artistic, good-looking kind of guys, a little snobby. The Tremere, kind of the magician vampires, are the youngest clans out there. And the Ventru, the leaders, the upper crust, if you will. And I honestly don't remember. I played this through as a couple of different clans in the past, and it's been a while, though, so I'm trying to remember. But you know what? Because I like a good story and that kind of thing, and I think it could be interesting, I think let's go with Toreador. Let's try and talk our way through the shit. Look at the pretty boy with his red hair. Oh, so handsome. Look at that. We're gonna call you Jacobum, because why the hell not? Alright, we're gonna divvy out our abilities here. Extra for social here. Manipulation, appearance, charisma. We're gonna be a very charismatic and good-looking dude. Let's see here. And also, let's see, hacking, defense, research, intimidate, perception, dexterity. Oh, that's good. Can't do that, huh? Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. I can only do so much, damn it. Only do so much. Okay. Some talents, some skills, and some knowledges. I feel like, let's see. Scholarship. Get a little scholarship in there. He's the smarty pants. Computer in there, because he's smarty pants. I think I mentioned that before. I feel like it would be stupid not to have some level of fighting ability, wouldn't you think? Be able to dodge and lie very well. That's a good idea, lying. And especially in the vampire world, you want to lie a lot. You're gonna lie a lot. And why not? Let's go with... It's not gonna make much difference at this point. I'm not really going for the super strong type here. Let's give him a little stealth. No, you know what? No. Let's give him... No. Let's give him security. We'll steal things. Alright, the disciplines, vampire powers. We got the aspects, mental facilities, celerity, which is your speed, and presence, which is your good looks. You can make people fear and love you with all these powers. I'm gonna go into that. I feel like that's the Toreador thing here. That's the Toreador way. Alright, Jacobum. Let's go on a vampire-like adventure. Exventure? I don't know what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter. We're on, ladies and gentlemen. This all seems appropriate.
Show you something.
I'm being shown something. What are you showing me? Italian Stallion brand condoms. Excellent. And I'm all vampire-y now. No explanation for the Ronald McDonald colored hair, but, you know. No sweat. No sweat. Oh, and we're dead. That was easy. Well, it was a fun game while it lasted.
Good evening.
Oh.
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all.
Ooh.
They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me.
All right.
Let the penalty commence.
That is way... You don't really need a sword that big. Okay. That was over the top.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny.
I guess that's the point, though.
Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
I agree. Please don't cut my head off. I also think it's bullshit.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live.
Whoo-wee.
They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights.
Research begins immediately on how he got his hair that color.
To the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Yay! I get to live. Huzzah. Worst play ever. Alright. So, that's the inciting incident.
But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament.
Oh my god, my character's Gavin Rosdale. I just realized it. Look at him.
Responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire.
Look at that. Doesn't get much more 90s than that.
This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There, you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do.
I've literally been a vampire for like 15 minutes at this point. Like, does anyone want to help me find a place to stay or something like that? Hmm? Okay, here we go. Well,
say?
That's very generous, Mr. Ted Nugent.
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You wait around.
Is that a lot of time, or not is that a little or a lot? I didn't really... Okay. Alright, I could use your help.
Alright. Why don't we, step out back here?
Oh, God. I don't like where that's going.
Rice and stuff in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink or what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do? I'm assuming I drink blood. I think that's how it works.
Around the corner there, so does human, or SOB can't find his car.
Oh, I missed this game.
You go down there casually. You creep up on him. Look bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something. Because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Been one of those nights I could use a drink.
Go for it. Be sure though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
It's always hard to resist. Alright. So, that's our blood pool there. Gotta have blood. Let's, find us some blood. Is that the guy? Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. Hit the F key to feed. Yeah, we just gotta make sure we stop before he dies. Hello. Thanks. Super nice of you and everything. I know this is awkward. I'll be done in a second. Very sweet to me. Thank you. And we're good. Okay, so he's just gonna wobble about there, I guess. That's fine. Fine by me. Okay, alright, settle down, Jack.
You're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great! When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color?
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred. Kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Right, my cape.
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality is not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
I don't know. I was told that I would achieve eternal life by following Jesus. I thought that was the only way.
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic is worthless. A cross? Shove it right up their ass. A steak? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you.
Never gonna get
Run
sick of
and
that
walk?
laugh.
That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this?
Ooh.
Inside here, head upstairs.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
well, join me tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna play a little more Vampire, and we're gonna find out what the ruckus is. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.